You know, it's amazing how quickly these motherfuckers ruined something great. For those of you who don't know, the U.S. men's national hockey team for the Olympics won gold. They beat Canada. They won gold, and it was a great moment. It was a great moment, especially considering that the women's team did the exact same thing in the exact same fashion, winning 2-1 in overtime against our bitter rivals, Canada. It was such a great moment, all for it to go to shit. And why did it go to shit? Well, if you are unaware, the Canadian team losing to the Americans, and the Americans go ahead and celebrate as you do. And how do they celebrate? Not by, being normal, being sane, by inviting fucking Kash Patel into the back rooms. And if you don't know who Kash Patel is, that is the FBI director. The guy who's trying to hide the Epstein files where they have, and stuff like that. I'm not even sure if I could say that on YouTube. I might have had to just censor, but you know what goes on in the Epstein files. And amongst other things, paying 75,000 taxpayer dollars to get himself Lil Broed inside of the fucking locker room. They're in the video clip. They're fucking ignoring him. Like, he's not even really getting, like, he's just sloshing beer everywhere, and no one's taking him seriously. Because what the fuck is he doing there, spending almost 100,000 of our taxpayer dollars to celebrate this? And you know what? That's bad enough. That would have put a sour taste in the entire country's mouth already, unless you're a weird glazer of this administration and this government, which we won't get into. We'll get into it later, I should say, because we are going to get into it, just not right now. That would have been bad enough. But not only did Kash Patel come and celebrate with the U.S. men's national team, paying through taxpayer dollars, but the first thing they decide to do when they win the motherfucking gold medal is to call up the big orange man in office. Donald Trump, the stain on the country of the United States of America, has a phone call with the U.S. men's national hockey team in which they discuss, first of all, the entire team bouncing on his dick. The entire video. It's literally just, thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. I won't play any of the clips from this whole situation in this video because I don't want to give them the time of day. I don't want to give them any place on my channel because I think they're all fucking weird losers who I don't want to show in any light because in case they want to kind of have that as like a good, any publicity is publicity kind of thing. I'm going to say names, but I'm not going to show any videos just because, A, you've probably seen them if you're clicking on this video. Hockey's a niche enough sport. And, I mean, it's gone extra viral, so you've probably seen it. If you haven't, I highly recommend looking up all the clips before continuing this video. However, I don't care enough to give you these clips. I don't want to show you these horrendous people. So I'm just going to kind of rant about it in the sense that they call... Because I mean, let's think about this. The first thing they decided to do is call Donald Trump, who, in any other situation, calling the president wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. This isn't about, they kept trying to say that this isn't about politics. It is, though, when the politics really coincide with morals. There are so many morals, so many morally wrong things with this administration, with this president, with the FBI director, with the Epstein files. There's so much shit going on right now that is so morally incorrect, and you think that the first sensitive thing to do is to call them, to invite that FBI director with, again, taxpayer money. Like, we're paying to have this fucker go celebrate. Like, I don't think you understand the severity of that. And what's crazy is I'm not even getting to the worst part of this whole situation. So not only did we have to watch some dick bouncing, but Donald Trump, when talking about inviting the U.S. men's national hockey team to the White House, you guys get to come. He makes a joke saying, I'm going to have to invite the women's team too. I think I'd get impeached if I didn't. The entire team, first of all, front and center in the video is the Hughes brothers, who we'll get into in a minute. But they all laugh. Ha 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 ha. Woman playing sports? Hysterical. Never heard of before. What are we talking about? Not to let's get the elephant out of the room. They've medaled every year since 1998. The women's team has medaled every single year since 1998. The men's team I don't think has medaled since 2010. Okay, they got the silver in 2010 on the golden goal. Didn't make the game in 2014 with NHL players. And since then, of course, there haven't been NHL players. Okay, I guess if you want to make that argument because you're fucking brain dead. They didn't medal anyway. And even if they did, it sure as shit wasn't a gold. The U.S. women's hockey team is so much more successful. They medaled with the like at the same. That's why they got an invite in the first place, because they medaled with you, you fucking morons. They've already hit their gold medal. They've already hit multiple gold medals with this lineup. Are you fucking kidding me? And we're just laughing about it. Now, not only is making the woman the butt of the joke the most quintessential man thing to do, it's the most quintessential, especially in the hockey world, right? I've heard so many fucked up things about women's hockey while being a hockey fan myself. And I am absolutely a women's hockey fan. I watched the gold medal game. I watched the Olympics on both men and women. And I loved being able to watch both of those teams beat Canada in overtime. And I thought it was a great moment. And especially when Jack Hughes, the overtime hero, said that he thought of Megan Keller right after scoring his goal. Now, speaking of Jack Hughes, Jack and Quinn, your mother has worked her whole life with the women's national team, with the Olympics, with women's hockey in general. And the first thing you decide to do when you win gold is to shit all over her legacy. Pull your pants down and take a big old loogie right on her fucking face. Are you kidding me? In what world do you think that that's the move? Where did that come from? Like, I don't understand. Your mother has been against this administration. Your mother has been openly vocal about this administration. And your mother has been very critical in women's hockey in general, both working for it, both playing it, and overall being a very big voice to women who want to play it in this country at a national level or at a professional level. She never got to do it, so you're living her dream and then shitting on her dream simultaneously, all in one comical ha 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 ha. What the fuck is wrong with you? Where what are you doing? What are you thinking? There's so many individuals. I mean, the Kachuk brothers have been slobbering. I mean, this is expected for the Kachuk brothers. They've been slobbering on Trump's meat since the beginning of time. Jake Gunsel, you didn't go. And I was so, you have a spine. You didn't go. And then you come out in a press conference and say, it definitely wasn't a decline of invitation. It was just, I had other shit to do, but I definitely wanted to go. I just wasn't able to make it, unfortunately. Are you fucking kidding me? You doubled down after everybody was like, good job, Jake. You didn't go. You know, the bare fucking minimum. You didn't go. And you shit that away. You didn't think maybe for your PR it would have been a good idea to just lie and say, yeah, I just didn't feel like going? Are you fucking serious? You're that confident in the fact that you wanted to go? Like, I've never wanted Canada to win something more. I'd rather have seen McDavid have the gold at this stage. Like, I would. Tom Wilson? Are you kidding me? My two favorite teams, the Blues and the Caps. Jordan Binnington and Tom Wilson with a gold around their neck would have been great. There was 0 Caps players on the American team, so now I have no connection to them. If you're going to be that shitty of a person, if you're going to be that shitty of a team, I don't have to root for any of you ever again. I'm not obligated to any other team that you're on. The fuck? Yes, I'm an American. Yes, I cheer for American teams. Whatever this is the opposite of American. Inviting Kash Patel, laughing at your fucking teammates because they're women, calling the motherfucker who's in the Epstein files more than Harry Potter's name is in the Harry Potter series, which is a third-person novel written? What are we doing? I'm fucking done. If the World Cup of Hockey or whatever comes back in 2028, you bet your fucking ass I'm cheering for Canada. I'll cheer for Sweden. I have a Sweden jersey. I love the Swedes. You know, Nicholas Backstrom, one of my favorite players. Peter Forsberg, one of my favorite players. I have no problem with cheering for the Swedes. But it's not going to be for you. because you lost like 95% of the country with that one action. I hope you know that. The only people still on your side are the people with Trump's dick so far up their ass that it's coming out of their nose. And that's how it is. And I'm done. That's it for this one. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.